Welcome to The Farmer's Wife, where the simple yet meaningful lives of women farmers are celebrated. Here, I will take you on a journey to explore the beauty of the farm, from the early mornings with the first rays of sunlight to the romantic sunsets over the fields. Together, we will discover the daily tasks, from tending to crops and raising livestock to joyful moments with family and friends. I will also share simple yet delicious recipes to help you bring the flavors of the countryside into your home kitchen. Let's explore the secrets of rural life, where love and dedication create wonderful things. Whether you're a farmer or simply someone who loves the peaceful life, I hope this channel will inspire and bring you joy. Don't forget to subscribe and join me on this journey. While only 40 of corn are grown in all 50 states in the US, these crops yield an incredible 16 products that are part of our daily lives. The US has surpassed China to become the world's leading corn producer, with 467 million metric tons in 2023. This is thanks to machinery and advanced farming techniques. The most familiar type to most people is probably sweet corn, which is famous for its high sugar content. This gives it a delightful sweet taste. Harvesting is widely mechanized with two main types, self-propelled. Harvester sort tractors Florida, Oregon, and California are the top producers of sweet corn, collectively harvesting 13.6 metric tons. 2022 sweet corn is usually harvested when the kernels are still young and tender. The harvester cuts the top of the plant with the ear, which is then removed by harvester or by hand in Florida. The sweet corn growing process spans 37,000 acres, with the harvest season lasting from October to June. However, the exact timing of harvest varies between farmers due to the different tie-ins across the state, which affects the planting schedule in some states. Hand harvesting is still the preferred method for sweet corn, as it allows for a more precise selection of marketable cobs. This harvesting method is commonly done on corn farms in the fields of Florida. California and Georgia sorting also reduces the need for culling at the packing house, ensuring a quicker transition to the cooling process. Harvested cobs can be transported to a packing facility or packed directly at the road, and the kernel tenderness will begin to decrease as the corn is off the cobs. To preserve quality, farmers quickly harvest sweet corn at around 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Immediately after harvest, hydrocooling using water to maintain cold temperatures is commonly used. This ensures the freshness of the product for up to 2 weeks. While sweet corn only accounts for 1% of our acreage, popcorn dominates as a variety of popcorn grown. Popularly used popcorn looks leaner than regular corn, is characterized by a hard outer shell and a soft, moist center that pops when heated to temperatures between 400 and 460 degrees Fahrenheit. The moisture inside turns into steam, causing the inside to expand in factories. The popcorn is freshly roasted, then seasoned for flavor. The popularity of popcorn is undeniable, with 232 million Americans enjoying this snack. In 2020, this means that approximately 40 billion gallons of popcorn are produced and consumed annually. To meet this huge demand, popcorn is primarily harvested using combines. These powerful harvesters allow farmers to harvest corn both day and night, equipped with corn head strip common ears from the stalk of the ear, which are then fed into the machine to separate the kernels from the cob, and the cobs pushed out. The kernels are then transported to storage bins where forced air dries them to the ideal moisture level for popping in. In some cases, popcorn is harvested from the ear using a corn picker to remove the ear without removing the corn kernels. The cob is then dried and the kernels are removed to ensure efficient popping. The operations are graded to remove the smaller-sized kernels. The smaller-sized kernels, traditionally Nebraska is the top popcorn producing state, but Indiana surpassed this state with over 97,000 acres in 2021. However, popcorn is not a variety of corn. It is flint corn or Indian corn, which comes in a variety of colors: red, blue, purple, yellow, and white. While sweet corn and flint corn come in different ways, it's used separately. The corn that forms the basis of delicious Mexican corn tortillas. Welcome. Toloetha land of corn. The state produced 2.3 bushels of corn in 2020, about 16.1% of our total production today. The United States is the largest corn producer globally, dedicating about 96 million acres to corn and exporting about 38% of the world's total corn exports. Before milling, the harvested grains are usually dried in silos with a moisture content of about 15%. These dried grains got through a cleaning process and a sorting process, going through screens and inspections to separate them by size and quality. The grains are then ground into a fine powder using a series of rollers or mills. The resulting ground material is sifted to separate the stream from the larger particles, and finally the cornmeal is packaged in bags. The world, can you guess what these farmers will be picking? They have been standing here with long ladders since early morning. Bingo is cherries. Each person wears a small basket that can hold about 20 pounds of cherries. After filling the small baskets to the collection point, weigh the cherries and dump the cherries into a larger bin. These bins pay $75 each and are usually filled after about 1 hour and 45 minutes of picking. While you can see the workers picking very quickly, they all have the technique to pick without breaking the branches or bruising the fruit. The large cherries still have to have the stem on to keep them fresh, and the farmers also have to remove all the cherry leaves after filling a large bin. The picker card will be scanned by the manager to record the number of bins picked. Then the picked bins are taken outside the cherry farm to be washed and allowed to cool for a short time before being transported to the packing facility. Washington is the largest producer of cherries in the United States, accounting for over 50% of all cherries in the country. Some farms use cherry shakers to harvest faster. The harvester wraps around the tree and gently shakes the tree in a star shape, instead of just shaking it back and forth. It shakes it back and forth evenly so that all the branches are shaken evenly, so that the cherries fall onto the tarpan. They're then transferred to a water tank with a capacity of 1,000 pounds of cherries to keep them fresh. Did you know that August is the month for super sweet melons early in the season? They are not quite ripe. So, farmers take bags and goot into the fields and carefully pick the sweeter stones, the melons, on another farm. The farmer harvests them into small crates on a large truck. This early season melons are often sold at local farmers markets because of the limited quantity and less than perfect sweetness. A few weeks later, usually in August, the main harvest begins. The farm hires small workers and uses machinery to ensure that the right melons are packed in a timely manner. Workers use knives small to cut the vines and cut open each melon, then to seat each melon on to the receive or the conveyor belt. The conveyor belt takes them to the harvester. Some farms that sell locally have packing lines right in the field. The packer sorts the cantaloupes by size and carefully places each one into a box. Each melon and box is labeled with the code required for traceability in California. The largest cantaloupe producing state will pack cantaloupes in the packing facility, as they distribute nationwide. Cantaloupe seeds planted in early March take about 90 days to mature. Multiple generations of cantaloupes farms, like this 111-year-old farm, have improved growing and harvesting methods, resulting in exceptionally sweet cantaloupes with nearly double the sugar content of regular cantaloupes. All crates are exceptionally sweet cantaloupes are stored in cold storage at 36 to 38 degrees Fahrenheit. This extends their shelf life to 3 weeks. Pumpkins have become one of the most iconic symbols of fall. As early September is pumpkin harvest season. Teams of 20 to 30 farmers work in the fields, inspecting each pumpkin. Thank you for watching today's video on the farmer's wife. I hope the stories and experiences I've shared have inspired and brought you joy. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and share. Leave your thoughts in the comments and let me know what you'd like to explore in the next videos. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exciting content from rural life. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and remember that every day is a valuable journey. Wishing you a wonderful day.